Aloha and welcome to Vinyasa Flow Yoga. My name is Katie and this is Bradley here. And today we're going to be working on our neck and shoulders. So we're going to be getting some nice opening motions to work into that upper thoracic and neck shoulder region. So go ahead and grab your mat, roll it out if you haven't already, and come join me in a nice easy seated position. If you feel that you need a pillow or a blanket or anything underneath your seat to be more comfortable, go ahead and grab that as well, because we will be sitting here for the first little portion of class. All right, so get in your comfortable space, cross legs. You can even sit back on the heels, full lotus or even half, whatever is comfortable for you. And take your hands, palms face up or down on your knees. Either way is totally fine. And just close your eyes. Allow yourself to center in at this space on your mat. And just begin to notice how the spine is aligned naturally in this moment. So let's begin to sit back in towards our sits bone. So it's kind of like a tucking of the tailbone down towards the ground. Feel your low belly pull up and in. And with that motion, you might feel like you naturally lean back, as if you're leaning towards a wall behind you. Begin to feel that length up through the crown of your head, and let's get some nice circular motions in those shoulders. So shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. And let's go forward. Let them come forward, down, and back up towards your earlobes. Do that 2 more times. So shrug forward, down, back, and up. 1 more time. Shrug up, forward, down, back, and up. Let's switch the direction now. So you're shrugging up towards your ears, and then open down the back, come back forward, and shrug up. 2 more times. Open down the back. Shrug up towards your ears. And down. Good. Let those shoulders melt down and away from your ears. Lift up through the crown of your head. And just feel a nice lightness through your spine. Begin to unhinge your jaw. So let your mouth open wide. Stretch through the jaw. Maybe even shift it side to side. And then as you softly close your jaw back, let your tongue relax away from the roof of your mouth. Reach up through the crown of your head, and let's just take some gentle sways side to side with the head. So right ear to right shoulder, let your left shoulder just drop down and away from your left ear. So you emphasize that stretch on the left side of your neck. Good. Inhale back up through center. Drop left ear to left shoulder. Again, drop your right shoulder down and away. So you emphasize that stretch along the right side. Good. Back up through center. Now this time, reach your left arm out to the left. Tense your fingers. And drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. So you're emphasizing even more along that left side. Nice. Back up through center. This time, right hand tense down by your side. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Good. Back up through center. Hands can be placed back on your thighs or knees. And let's just tuck our chin towards our chest. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Inhale, back up, lift your chin, drop your head, open through your chest. Exhale, tuck back in, back of the neck elongates. Inhale, back up. Keep those shoulders down and away from your ears. Let this even open through the shoulders a bit. So as you tuck back in, exhaling, shrug your shoulders forward. So you're kind of curling in. And then inhale, open your chest. Lift your heart towards the sky. Lift through your chin. Nice job. Let's just come back up through center. Reach through the crown of your head. Pause here. With your eyes closed, just feel this lightness through the spine, groundedness through your hips. Remember, if you need to shift your legs at any point, that's totally fine. Please feel free. to do so. Let's begin to focus on our breath. Feel this alignment as you take a big inhale in through your nose. Fill your belly up like a balloon. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Let it go. 2 more times. Inhale in through the nose. Fill your belly up like a balloon. Big breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Let it go. 1 more time, just like that. Bigger breath in through the nose. Fill your belly. Drink that breath all the way in. Exhale, release through the mouth. Let it go. Now we're going to breathe in and out through our nose and the nose only. So as you inhale in through your nose, feel that breath draw into the base of your belly. And as you exhale out, feel that retraction of the belly back towards your spine. So you'll feel your belly press out. Inhale. And your belly retracts back in. Exhale. Focus on this pattern of breathing in and out through the nose, creating a gentle constriction in the back of the throat. So you're controlling that breath in and controlling that breath out. Nice. Let's take another few rounds of breath here on your own. As you're cultivating this breath, maybe set an intention for your practice, whether it's a focal point, a goal, or a dedication to someone or something other than yourself. Whatever it is, let it come to mind. Whatever comes to mind first is often the best intention for your practice. Being receptive of that intention, solidifying it in your mind with your last breath in. Exhale out. And let's begin to move with this next inhale. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, extend up high. And as you exhale, reach over towards the right palm down on the earth, arch your spine, roll your left shoulder back, look up towards the sky. So you're rotating that left shoulder back, lift up through the heart, look up. Good, inhale back up through center, both arms to the sky. Exhale, left arm down by your side, reach over to the left, roll your right shoulder back, look up. Feel that nice length all the way down towards your right hip. Through that right side waist, look up towards the sky. Big breath in, arms rise up high. Now as you exhale, let's twist to the right. Take your left hand down on the top of your right knee. Roll your right shoulder back, sit up tall so your right hand is tented back behind you. Lift up through the crown of the head. Big breath in. Let your exhale breath twist you even deeper. Nice. Inhale, come back through center. Keep your left hand on your right knee. Cross your right arm over your left. So you're creating an X with your arms. Elbows are touching one another, and then let your forearms come up. Palms touch, eagle arms. Lift up through those elbows. Look up towards the sky. Exhale, release your hands down. Nice. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Lengthen up. And as you exhale, twist opposite side. Left hand down, right hand to the top of your left knee. Tense your left hand back behind you. So you lift up through the crown of your head, roll that left shoulder back. Big breath in, let your exhale twist you deeper. Good. Now as you inhale, take your left arm to cross over your right, just like we did before, X with those arms. Take your forearms up towards one another, palms touch. Inhale, lift up through those elbows, look up towards the sky. Exhale, release your hands down towards your thighs. Good. Inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. And exhale, begin to take your hands forward so that you crawl forward. We're going to meet in tabletop position on our mat. So take your hands right underneath your shoulders. Hips are over your knees. Gaze down between your thumbs. Good, and reach through the crown of your head. So create a neutral spine to start. As you gaze slightly down, reach the crown of your head and back through your tailbone. Let's begin our cat-cow breathing. So inhale, cow pose. Let your shoulders draw back, tailbone to the sky, look up. And as you exhale, curl back up and in, tuck through your chin, look back between your thighs, press down into the palms, into your mat firmly. Inhale, shoulders back, tailbone high, look up. Exhale, curl back up and in, tuck through your chin. Inhale, lift through your heart, shoulders back, tailbone high. And as you exhale, curl back up and in, tuck through your chin. So take a few more rounds on your own. Just let this nice undulation through the spine open through your chest and open through the lower back. And I really encourage you here to find some fluid motion through your body in any way that feels right. So maybe you want to take your head and neck side to side, one ear towards one shoulder, and then opposite. Maybe as you tuck up and in, you want to sway side to side and just really work into those shoulder blades. Let this feel good through the upper back. You can even work into the wrists by taking your fingers to point towards your knees. Let the palms press down if you're doing this, and then just slightly lean back and forward, maybe circle around. Just get a nice forearm and wrist stretch. Whatever motion you're finding here, whatever opening, take another breath. And we will all meet back in our tabletop position. Fingers forward if they're not already. Gaze down between your thumbs. Take an inhale, reach through the crown of your head. And then take your right hand behind the nape of your neck. So you want to point your elbow up towards the sky. So inhale, open your chest towards the sky, elbow high. Look up towards that right elbow. So you're rotating that thoracic spine, that rib cage region. Now as you exhale, take your right elbow to tap your left wrist. Inhale, open back up, lift through that right elbow. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Beautiful work. Now as you inhale, open, reach that right arm all the way up to the sky, full expansion. As you exhale, thread that right arm underneath, behind your left wrist, bend your left elbow, let your right shoulder drop down, relax your head and neck. Press your hips back evenly behind you. Inhale your left arm to the sky, reach it up high, stack those shoulders. And then exhale, wrap that left arm behind your back if you want even more through the shoulders. This should get really deep into that right shoulder blade. Press those hips back. Beautiful job. If you tucked that left arm behind, inhale, left arm to the sky. Left hand back down to the earth. Inhale, right arm rises all the way back up to the sky. Open out. And exhale, tabletop position. Good, so we're gonna go on to the other side. So lengthen through the crown of your head, find that neutral spine. And then take your left hand around the nape of your neck, back of the head region. As you inhale, open your left elbow to the sky, rotate that left shoulder back. So you're stacking your shoulders, spiraling to the left. Good, maybe even look up to that left shoulder, open through your heart. As you exhale, take your left elbow to tap your right wrist. Just take it, tap. Good. Inhale, reach all the way back up, open up. Exhale, just a gentle tap to that right wrist. Inhale, back up towards the sky, open out. Exhale, tap, elbow to your right wrist. This time as you inhale, reach that left arm all the way up to the sky, expand, open up. And as you exhale, thread that left arm underneath, let your left shoulder ground down, bend your right elbow. So you can always stay right here. If you would like to get more into those shoulders, right arm can rise to the sky and maybe even tuck behind your back. Roll that right shoulder back and feel that big opening through the left shoulder blade, that twist through the spine. Let this feel good through the shoulders. Deep breath. Nice work. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Lower your right palm down, press down. Inhale, reach that left arm high, open up. And exhale, left hand back down, tabletop position. Good. So ground through those palms, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes behind you, press your hips back towards your heels. Take a look between your thumbs, roll your shoulders down and away. Keep your hands shoulders width distance. Ground through those palms, take an inhale breath. And now as you exhale, press your hips back, lift your hips towards the sky for downward facing dog. So in your first downward dog, pedal through your feet, sway your hips side to side. Press your hips high, work into the shoulders. Just find little movements here that feel good through the body. Allow yourself to open up into this pose. Take another 2 breaths here. Whether you're in stillness in your downward dog or pedaling the feet side to side. Good, and let's come back. We'll all meet in stillness. Ground through your palms, relax your head and neck. So maybe shake the head out, yes and no. As you feel the shoulders roll down and away, try to release any tension that you might feel there. Take a big breath, lift your hips high, maybe even come up onto your tippy toes. And as you exhale, begin to tiptoe those feet all the way up to the top of your mat. Take your feet between your wrists. Bend your knees deeply, tuck your chin towards your chest, keep your feet hips width distance. Let's come into ragdoll pose. Grab a hold of opposite elbows, relax your head and neck. And you can even sway side to side here if that feels good. Shake your head out. Really just let yourself relax through the upper half of your body by bending your knees to create a nice little shelf for your torso. As you're here, tuck your chin a little bit more towards the chest than you would normally, so you can just feel that nice release through the back of the neck. Maybe even take a little sway side to side with the head and neck and just feel that weight through the crown of the head, pulling down and forward, lengthening the back side of your body, but also releasing the upper spine. Good. Bend your knees even deeper. Release your hands down to the earth. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Begin to unravel your spine. We're going to come all the way up to standing. So tuck your chin towards your chest. Take this slow. Begin to stack each vertebrae upon the next. Take your time. Once you come up to standing, let those shoulders shrug up towards your ears and open down your back. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, lengthen up high. As you exhale, take a baby back bend. Bend your elbows, drop your head back, squeeze through your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, bend your knees, soften, fold forward. Relax your head and neck at the bottom. Inhale, lengthen halfway up, lift. And as you exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back into a high plank pose. So your shoulders are going to be right over your wrists, hips in line with your shoulders. Gaze down, spread those fingers wide, engage your core, engage your quads. So this is a strong pose here. Deep breath in. Now as you exhale, take your knees down, walk your hands forward, melt your chest down for puppy dog pose. Gaze forward. Let your heart dip down. Good. Inhale. Let's shift forward into Sphinx pose. So, you want your forearms down, palms down. Bradley is not happy that he has to get off the mat now. Palms down, shoulders back, Sphinx pose. Good. Now as you exhale, lower your chest, tense your hands to the outside of your mat, and begin to roll your shoulders side to side for free flowing cobra. Good. So this is a really good one to get into your thoracic spine. You can dip one shoulder down and then the other. Look side to side. You can come up high or even stay low. Just remember to kind of feel where in the upper body, in that upper thoracic region, do you feel that maybe you need some freedom of motion? Maybe it tends to get a little locked up. And if that's in those shoulders, really work on shrugging them forward, up, down, and away. Let this motion be unique to you. And just get some nice fluid motion here. Good. Let's come back through center as you're ready. Hands come under your shoulders, elbows point back, gaze down, tops of the feet root. Inhale, baby cobra pose. So you're just using your spine to lift your heart, gaze forward. And then as you exhale, tuck your toes behind you, press your hips back towards your heels, lift your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. So let's begin to move a little bit more with our breath. So inhale, feel your hips lift high. As you exhale, bend your knees, look to the top of the mat, step, or even hop all the way up. Inhale, lengthen, halfway up, lift, so flat spine, crown of the head forward. Exhale, soften through your knees, bend your knees deep, tuck your chin towards your chest. We're still gonna roll up to standing. Feel each vertebrae open up. Tuck your chin towards your chest, so your head and neck are gonna be last to come up here. Shrug those shoulders up towards your ears and open them down the back. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, baby back bend. Drop your head back, lift through your heart. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, soften your knees. Swan dive forward, forward folds. Inhale, lengthen halfway up, flat spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back, high plank pose. Inhale in. Exhale, knees lower. Walk those hands forward, puppy dog. Gaze forward. Inhale, Sphinx pose. On your forearms, slide your knees back, pull your heart through. Exhale, lower your chest. Inhale, free flowing cobra. Let those shoulders roll side to side. Exhale, lower back down through the center, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose, soft on those palms. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips to heels, and downward facing dog. Full breath in and full breath out. Gaze to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, knees bend, step, or hop all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. This time, feet together. Bend your knees deeply. Inhale, take your arms towards the sky for chair pose. Slight tuck of that tailbone. Roll your shoulders back so that your biceps are in line with your ears. Weight is in those heels. Inhale in. Now as you exhale, we're just going to swoop our arms back, squeeze through your shoulder blades, heart presses forward. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, arms to the sky. One more time. Exhale, airplane arms. Good. Inhale. This time, just reach to the sky. As you exhale, forward fold, hands down to the mat, hips high. Relax your head and neck. Inhale, lengthen halfway up, lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back. High plank pose. Big breath in. Engage your core. Hips are in line with those shoulders, gaze down. This time, as you exhale, we're going to move through chaturanga. Elbows point back, lower down. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back. Upward dog, thighs lift, gaze forward. Exhale, roll back through your toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Nice job. Good. So inhale, lift your hips high. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, take your right leg high to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hips open. Rotate that right hip back, ground through your palms, square those shoulders off. Now as you exhale, hug your right knee towards your chest. Place your right foot to the top of your mat. Lower your back knee down. Inhale into your low lunge, reach those arms high. Square your hips forward, ground through that right foot. Good. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Now as you exhale, wrap your left arm under your right, eagle arms. So we were here already earlier. As you inhale, lift your elbows high, look up, press your hips forward. Good. Now as you exhale, begin to hinge forward. Take your hands down to the earth. Shift your hips back, flex your right foot. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward towards your toes. Square your hips off, and as you exhale, begin to forward fold. Good. Inhale, shift back forward into your low lunge. Tuck your back toes. So here you have an option. You can flow through a vinyasa. Inhale through high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Or you can always meet us in downward dog. That will always be your option. Next, inhale breath. Left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee, stack your hips open. Just feel that nice opening through the inner thigh. And then as you exhale, hug your left knee towards your chest. Place your left foot to the top of your mat, lower your right knee down. Inhale into your low lunge. Slight tuck with that tailbone, ground through that left foot. Exhale, sink those hips low. Good. Let's wrap that right arm this time underneath the left. Eagle arms. Inhale, lift the elbows high, look up towards the sky, shoulders square forward. Exhale, begin to bow forward. Take your hands down to the earth, tense your fingers, shift your hips back, flex that left foot. Take an inhale, lengthen your heart towards your toes. And exhale, half splits. Relax your head and neck. Good. Take one more breath here. Inhale, lengthen your heart towards your toes. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, shift forward into your low lunge. Tuck your right toes. Remember, you can flow through a vinyasa or meet everybody in downward facing dog. Your choice, your practice. Big breath in, hips high. Exhale, knees bend, look to the top of the mat, step or lightly hop all the way up. Inhale, lengthen halfway uplift. Exhale, forward fold. Take your feet together, bend your knees deep. Inhale, reach those arms to the sky, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Shoulders roll back, weight in your heels. Inhale, take your left knee towards your chest. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, right knee towards your chest. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, just your arms to the sky. Exhale, eagle arms, left arm underneath the right wrap. Palms together. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, release. Inhale, those arms rise high. Exhale, opposite side, right arm under the left. Eagle arms, lift those elbows, big breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the earth, hips high, relax your head and neck. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back. High plank pose. Inhale, breath, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, let's flow once more through that with our breath. Inhale, right leg to the sky, bend your right knee, stack open. Exhale, hug your right knee and place your right foot to the top of the mat, lower your back knee down. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, left arm under the right. Eagle arms. Inhale, lift your elbows, look up. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Shift your hips back, flex your right foot, fold in. Inhale, shift forward, tuck your back toes. Either send your right leg all the way to the sky or flow through your vinyasa. Move with your breath. Make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, stack open. Exhale, hug your left knee in. Place your left foot to the top of the mat. Right knee lowers. Inhale, reach your arms high, low lunge. Exhale, begin to wrap your right arm under your left. Inhale, lift your elbows, look up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Shift your hips back, flex your left foot. Half splits. Inhale, shift forward. Tuck your back toes. Your choice again. Flow through a vinyasa or left leg all the way up to the sky. And left foot down to meet the right. Feel those hips lift high. Big breath in. And now as you exhale, bend your knees. Look to the top of your mat. Step or lightly hop all the way up. Take your feet about hips width distance. Bend your knees so that your torso rests on your thighs. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward. Take your left hand down underneath your face. Exhale, lengthen your right leg, right arm to the sky. Twist, roll your right shoulder back. So again, if you want more in the shoulders, you can take that right arm behind your back and get deeper in the shoulders. Good. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, both hands down to the earth. Left arm rises up. Roll that left shoulder back. Look up. Good. Stack those shoulders so your left leg is long while your right knee bends. Deep breath in. Good. Exhale, lower your left hand down to the earth. Relax your head and neck. Inhale, lengthen halfway up, lift. And as you exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back, high plank pose. Take a big breath in, engage your core. Now we're gonna lower all the way down to the ground. So let those elbows point back, slowly lower. Release your belly onto the ground. Deep breath in, lift up through your heart, shoulders back, baby cobra. Good, and then exhale, lower. So we're gonna come into a Superman pose, and we're just gonna take our arms to reach back behind us, shoulders pinch back, palms face up. Take an inhale, lift through your heart. So you're just lifting that upper half of your body. Engage your spine, squeeze your shoulder blades towards one another. So we're strengthening that back half of the body. Lift through your heart, palms are facing up towards the sky as you reach back. Good, and then exhale, take both hands down to the earth, forehead to the backs of your hands. Relax, maybe shimmy your hips side to side. Good, inhale, let's lift back up. Keep your left forearm along the top edge of your mat. Bend your right knee, reach back with your right hand to find the inside of your right foot. Good, deep breath in. Roll that right shoulder back. Exhale, release. Take your right forearm to the front of your mat just like it was before. And then bend your left knee. Take your left hand to reach for that left inner sole of the foot. So keep those shoulders squared forward. Lift through your heart. Good, and exhale, release. Come all the way down. Let your palms face down, backs of the hands will be a nice pillow for your forehead. Good. Now let's take our hands underneath our shoulders, take your toes together, knees apart, and press back into a child's pose. Just feel the spine relax here. Feel the low back elongate. Good. Take a few big rounds of breath here. Nice, and then begin to shift back forward, tabletop. Lift your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Now as you exhale, hug your right knee towards your chest. Place your right foot to the top of the mat, rise into a crescent pose. Inhale your arms high. Square those hips forward. Good, so sink into that front right knee. And then as you exhale, take your left arm underneath your right for eagle arms. Inhale, lift your elbows high. Good, and then as you exhale, begin to hinge forward. Bow to the inside of your right knee. So just gently relax your head and neck. Just feel that nice opening through the shoulders. Ground through that right foot. Inhale, rise back up. Good, and then exhale, release your arms. Spin out to warrior two. So your back heel will ground down. Bend deep into that front knee. Lift through your heart, inhale. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, lengthen your right leg. Reach your right arm forward, create length. And then as you exhale, take your right hand down to the earth, left arm to the sky for triangle pose. Stack those shoulders, stack those hips. Deep breath in. Roll that left shoulder back. Good, and then exhale, gaze down to your right foot. Rebend your right knee. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, windmill hands down to the mat. Spin onto your back toes, lower your back knee down. Heel toe your right foot off to the right. So you want to take that right foot kind of to the edge of your right side of your mat. Turn your toes out slightly, and then take your right hand to the inside of your right knee. Roll your right shoulder back, kind of twisting towards that right knee, and getting a nice opening through that right shoulder as well. Good, deep breath in, open your heart towards that right leg. Let those hips sink low. Feel that deep stretch in that inner hip. Exhale out. Good, inhale. Begin to heel toe that right foot back to center. Gaze down to your right foot. Tuck your back toes. Shift your weight into the right foot and begin to lift your left leg all the way up to the sky. Come into your standing splits. Relax your head and neck. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Maybe even walk your hands closer to your right ankle. Maybe grab a hold of the shin or ankle. Relax through your head and neck. Deep breath in. And exhale. Let's take your left foot all the way up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Nice job. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. And exhale. Bow in. Good. Inhale. Take your feet together, bend your knees, reach your arms to the sky, chair pose. Exhale, let's take our left arm under the right, eagle arms. Good, inhale, lift up through your heart. Take your left knee to your elbow, squeeze in. And then maybe you wrap your left leg around your right and bend your right knee even deeper. Eagle pose, lift through those elbows. Good, squeeze through your inner thighs, deep breath in. Find one place to gaze at here. Bend deep into your right knee, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Big breath in. Exhale, sink in. Good. Next inhale, take your left knee towards your elbows once more and lower your left foot down. Good. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, arms down to the earth, forward fold, relax your head and neck. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. And exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back. You can flow through your vinyasa or make your way directly to downward facing dog, your choice. So let's even out. Let's take that left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky, reach it up high. Exhale, hug your left knee towards your chest. Place your left foot to the top of the mat and rise, crescent pose. Inhale, big breath in. Square those hips forward, square your shoulders forward. Relax in, sink in deep. Nice job. Take a breath in, reach up through your arms. As you exhale, wrap your right arm under your left, eagle arms. Inhale, lift up through those elbows. Exhale, bow to the inside of that left leg. Feel that nice opening through that left hip. Relax through your head and neck. Great opening for those shoulders. Ground through that left foot. Inhale, rise up. Reach your arms up towards the sky. And exhale, open, warrior two. Ground into that left foot. Bend deep. Inhale in. Exhale out. Good. Now next, inhale, lengthen your left leg. Reach your left arm forward. Create length. And then tick-tock those arms for triangle pose. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Big breath in. Exhale out. One more breath in. Exhale out. Gaze down to those left toes, bend your left knee. Inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, windmill, hands down to the earth. Spin onto those back toes, lower your right knee down. Heel to that left foot to the outer edge of your left side of your mat. Shift your hips forward, shoulders back. Inhale in. And as you exhale, begin to twist towards that left leg. Take your left hand to the inside of your knee. Press into that left knee, roll your left shoulder back, look back, sink your hips down. Good, big breath. Get that nice opening in the shoulder. So you want to roll that left shoulder back, sink your hips in. Good, and then release. Take your left hand to the earth. Heel toe your left foot back to the center of your mat. Shift your weight forward, tuck your right toes. Pull all the way forward and then lift that right leg up off the mat for standing splits. Reach that right leg high. Relax through your head and neck. Maybe even walk your hands closer towards your right ankle. Stay with it. Deep breath. Reach that right leg high. Nice job. Exhale. Take your right foot all the way to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend both knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, right arm under the left, eagle arms. Inhale, reach that right knee towards your elbows. And then maybe exhale, full eagle pose. Wrap around that right leg, wraps around that left. Bend deep into the left knee. Slight tuck of your tailbone. Lift those elbows. Deep breath in. Squeeze everything in. Deep breath. Stay with it. Nice job. Inhale that left knee back up towards your elbows. And lower left foot down. Inhale, rise into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your head and neck. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen halfway up, lift. And exhale, plant your palms. Step your feet back. High plank pose. Flow through your vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, last downward dog of the class. Let those hips rise high. Good. Exhale, take your knees down to the mat. Cross your ankles behind you. Shift back And extend your legs out long. Good. Flex those feet. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge forward, forward, fold. Relax your head and neck in. Reach your heart towards your toes. Big breath. Exhale, fold in. Keep those feet flexed. Feel your low back elongate here. Relax through your head and neck. Inhale, rise slowly back up. Go ahead. Shift your hips forward and take your feet together, knees apart. So you want to create a diamond shape with your legs. So your heels are shifted forward more so than they would normally be in butterfly pose. So you have a big diamond shape with the legs. Palms face up. Slide them right underneath your ankles. Shrug your shoulders forward. Tuck your chin in. Use your elbows as leverage as you bend those elbows and fold in. So you're going to get a nice stretch through the spine, all the way through the crown of the head. Ground through those hips. Deep breath in and out through the nose. This is called tortoise pose. It really gets a nice lengthening through the upper back as well as the outer hips. Good. Inhale, rise back up. Let's take our right leg out long, left sole of the foot to your right inner thigh. Turn towards your right leg. Flex that right foot a lot. Take an inhale, reach your arms high. And an exhale, forward fold. Relax your head and neck towards your right leg. So square those shoulders off. Inhale. And exhale, bow in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Let's switch sides. So hands down by your sides. Left leg out to the left. Right foot to the inside of that left inner thigh. Turn towards your left toes. Inhale, reach your arms high. And exhale, hinge forward, forward, fold. Relax your head and neck. Square those shoulders off. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, rise back up. Reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands by your sides. Take your feet out long. Point through your toes this time. And reach your arms forward. Curl your belly in and slowly begin to roll down onto your back. Use your core. Hug your knees towards your chest. Squeeze them in. And then let those knees just drop to the right. Arms out by your sides, shoulders down. Gaze to the left. Just a simple twist. Good. Deep breath in through the nose. And take those knees back through center. And drop your knees to the opposite side. Keep your shoulders down on the earth. Gaze to the right. Deep breath into your lower belly. Good. When you're ready, come back up through center. Hug both knees deep in towards your chest. Give them a squeeze. And then extend your legs out long. Lie down on your back for Shavasana. Let go of all control. Just let the body feel like it's melting in towards the earth. Now, if you have the gift of time, please feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you need or as long as you would like today. If you would like to move about with your day, do so slowly. Begin to roll off to one side or the other. And come up into a nice, easy, seated position in the same way that we began class. Keep your eyes closed. Take your hands to heart center. Take a moment to honor the light that dwells within each and every one of us. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me in class today. If you like these classes, go ahead and hit subscribe on my channel, and then you can see when I go live by hitting that little bell next to the subscribe button. If you have any questions or want to let me know anything or have any requests, you can always reach me at Katie Marie Yoga on Instagram, or you can even leave a comment here in the comment section. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Aloha.